Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, our moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love of God, our moments with the compassion and mercy and forgiveness of God, as well as our moments with the holy ones of God, the saints of God, and not to forget our moments also with our own inner self, because ultimately it is through the working within our inner self that we will be able to reach God and we will be able to find the truth, the ultimate truth that is God, and that is also found in Jesus as He tells us in the Gospels. And if you like, you may please share the videos with others as well as subscribe to the channel. As you see today, it is quite cold here. It is almost 4 degrees in the morning and it's also a bit raining. Therefore, I am standing here with cap and warm clothes and in front of this firewood. I wish that I could sit near fire and do the recording, but these firewood alone don't make fire. You need to burn them. Yes, sometimes when it is cold, a little bit of fire can bring the required warmth and make us really happy in that warmth. That is a little bit of fire. But if the fire is like, as we find in the first reading from how Nebuchadnezzar makes the three people he wants to force them to bow before what he thinks is a true God at the sound of the trumpet and cymbals, etc. But those three refuse to bow down to his gods and remain faithful to their own belief, conviction in the true God. Their truth is what they believe to be their real God, which is also the God mentioned in the Old Testament. And what Nebuchadnezzar, when he gets annoyed, he says, put more fire, maybe more wood. I don't know, the fire was created certainly by wood because we are talking about the Old Testament. They didn't have the gases and all those modern things that we have. So I'm sure he ordered his courtiers to put more fire, make it even sharper and bigger, more heat, so that they could instantly be burnt. But then he finds out that whereas he had put 3 people in the fire, he notices and calls his assistants. By the way, did we not put 3 men in the fire? I see, how come there is a 4th one there? Because the 4th one was the angel of God who came to protect the 3 who refused to bow before falsehood or false gods in this. And that's why in the gospel, when we come, Jesus tells them, if you believe in me, you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. Actually, when Nebuchadnezzar finds that these 3 men are not burning, on the contrary, an angel has come to help them, he suddenly becomes himself aware of the true God, of the truth of these statements of these 3 people, and then he announces. He actually first renounces his own God and announces that the God of Nebuchadnezzar and Abednego on Nebuchadnezzar, Mishrak are all true. God is the true God. And exactly that is what Jesus is also trying to say, that when you come to know me, you will know the truth and truth will make you free. This is the larger truth. Of course, in our day-to-day life, we also cater to or fall into falsehoods, into lies, different kinds of lies. Sometimes we try to tell lies to ourselves. Ourselves, yes, not only to others. That is sometimes also we do, but sometimes we are telling lies to ourselves. And that's why when I begin the program, I always say that we need to also turn to our inner selves, our true selves, because that is where truth is found. And sometimes we know in the depth of our hearts that what we are doing is not right and is false, and still we do that. And that is somehow what Jesus is trying to lead us to himself. He is the true God, and that is what we have come to know. Not because we have learned it from the books, of course that was the starting point, what we learned in catechism, but then through our own experience, through our prayers, through the reading of the Word of God, that I emphasize always on, we come to know the truth of Christ. Yes, when sometimes even burning strong fire, as Nebuchadnezzar did, brought him to the realization of truth. Let us all become aware of truth, especially as we are coming to the last days of the Lenten season. Let us make our search for truth and for the true God more intense. And if you like, you may please share the video with others, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.